I would love to share things about my past to my partner, but I don't know when. Because is it like 1 month our relationship? Is it 2 months? Is it 3 months? How should I share it? This is what we are talking about today. What we're talking about. I said it's okay to share your you should share your past with your partner. Of course, it's very important so you can know if this is comfortable with this person, not the one that will be shaming you or the one that will be saying things about you or the one that would. There are several reasons why you should, because marriage is not just for one person's happiness, it's for both of you to find fulfillment and grow together. It's very, very important. And of course, not to throw it to your children too. A healthy home is important for yourself and also for your children. So when should you tell the person? To be sincere with you, I can't give you a particular time span because some relationships, some people are more mature, they come into it with maturity. Sometimes it's even before you enter. For instance, before I got into um relationship, I told, okay, let me use two different scenarios. That's why I said it's important to understand the maturity of your partner. The previous person I was supposed to be in a relationship with, then when I was in school, I told him about my past. That, and I was like, oh, I have a son. He was like, oh, fine. Oh, what about his dad? I said, oh, he's not too present in his life. It was like, okay, okay, there's no problem. He's okay with such. But then along the line, some other things it just build out. Now, when I met, because some persons were telling me, allow them know you first before you share. But I had to because I knew where I was coming from. I've had people that, oh, maybe along the line I tell them and just bail out. And I was like, oh, I can't go through this anymore. Let me just tell you in advance before I invest emotions, feelings into the relationship. But at the end of the day, it didn't work out. So when my current husband asked, then we're in a relationship, and I told him, oh, did I say current husband? When my husband, there is no past, there's just one. So I told him, I said, okay, it's fine because there was already feelings, but it had not grown to the point of being inseparable. So I told him, I said, okay, hope you know that this factor is there. I was like, oh, he already knows. I'm not sharing that factor with you. He already knows that it was one of those things in sense, but he's cool with it. And I was like, okay, fine. Now the second one, I already have a son. I was like, oh, wow. I said, aha, so you know. It was like, how old? I told him, he had some other information. I told him, and I was like, okay, fine. I'll just have to learn how to be a father. And I looked at him like, that was too good and too smooth because it's not just by accepting me. You have to accept that I have a child. My child is part of my life. I'm not going to abandon him. There's some people that will tell you, I'm going to marry you, but that child must not live with me. It's fine. It's their choice. Like I said, everybody has their choice. You will now decide if you want to. Some people, women are so selfish that they don't mind. They'll just leave the child with the mom, forgetting the child also needs their presence and they are fine. And some people, they probably didn't even say anything, and the child came to live with them. He said, oh, it's my niece, it's my nephew, or my niece or nephew, and there's maltreatment, and you're feeling bad, and or maybe later on your husband finds out in the marriage, and it gets very difficult, or your wife finds out, and it's as though separation or divorce or one problem or the other. No, so that's why I had to state it that way. So the maturity of your partner matters. The timing matters. Don't just start blotting everything out. And then another thing, there are some people that are so insensitive when they are sharing. You want to share about your past, you start going, oh, so what's your body count? I want to say body type. What's the body count? I think it's like 50. Oh, 50. In your mind, you are trying to explain that you have so much experience or what. Ah, I still remember one of my most beautiful time. I still remember that guy came from US for Christmas. We're balling. You are sharing your past and you are excited about it. I'm not saying you should be remote, you're giving too many details, especially when the relationship is at the early stage. And now there is the clause. I know some guys will ask you about your past, but they are not willing to share theirs. You're asking the persons for their body count, but you don't want to share your own. It is wrong, or wrong. It is two-way. You have a past, I have a past, then we'll talk about it. So you don't feel, because I've had some ladies tell me that he was asking me about my past, but when I ask him about his own, he will say, until I answer my own first. And I'm like, is it a competition? Both of you need to make it work out. So you ought to make it mutual. Share yours, I share mine. Or we share it together. Okay, just decide, okay, let's have a date out. We'll talk about our past experiences, our past. Like, you don't have to make it look like it's one very crazy thing, because people just make it look like it's women that always has. It's women you should focus on when it comes to this past. There's some ladies, men's past you cannot deal with. And some men's past can't deal with. And people always say, forget, women are plenty. You will see another woman, true. But can you see another woman like that one? Everybody not everybody is easily replaceable. They may be replaceable, not easily replaceable. This kind of past that when you're in your marriage, or you come, like, you see your children will just see it glaring. I think I saw one. I actually felt pity for the child. The child committed suicide. Why? His mom was a porn star. And I don't know. They are kids, I think about like 12-year-old. And his friends were trolling him with it. I don't know whether she was currently still doing it, but from the news, she was a porn star, or she's a porn star, but sharp porn star is there. And I don't know if they came across the video or something. And they were trolling, bullying this guy. He couldn't have it. He was tired, and then he killed himself. Like, why the hell did I come to this world through you? And that was it. I don't know if mom regretted her decision. I don't know. Like I said, everybody has their choices to make. Well, when sharing that past of yours, be careful the kind of information you divulge. Of course, your tone matters. The timing matters. You can your relationship can you can share it before you start. Some other cases you can decide that, okay, I'm not sharing it now until maybe 1 year in relationship or 6 months, however you want to. It's based on you, your partner, maturity, timing, tone, information you divulge. All right. So I don't know if this was clear enough, but in case you're still not getting some information, you can comment. I can reiterate it, or you still want to share maybe better via the email or my WhatsApp inbox. You're free. Till next time. See you. Bye.